Good morning. You're listening to Overcoming Life. I am your host, Opal Bailey. When I woke up this morning, I had so much on my mind today that it kicked me into gear already. I was just running with a list of things I needed to do. And then at one moment, soon as it came in, soon as it left, because I began to think about how grateful I am about everything that I have in my life right now. My family, my friends, my co-workers, my colleagues, my neighbors, my mom and my sisters and brothers. To some of us, we're getting ready to head out to work or do our normal routine. But to most of us, we're preparing to honor the men and women of service. And I want you to remember the ones that you've lost in good ways and good memories. Treasure those moments today. And don't allow just today be those times that you think about them or you prepare or you plan to honor them. Honor them every single day in your own special way. We all have different ways that we let people know how much they mean to us and how much we love them. Some people, they have cookouts and they have gatherings. There's a friend of mine who was very dear to me, and her brother he's in the military and he passed away. And every year their family get together and they go to St. Augustine. And they go to the same place, the same restaurant, the same bed and breakfast, just to remember the good things, the good memories that they had with him when he was here. For some of us, it's doing just that. And there's nothing wrong with you preparing your memories, doing the things that you want to do your own special way. For me, it's always talking about how good my dad was, how he served in the military, how he married my mom when she had 5 kids and he didn't have any. And then later on, they had 4 more. And how such a strong character, a strong determination and perseverance his life was. So always think of something good, even out of tragedy. We have the memories to carry us through. We have the memories to continue to allow us to have those men and women of service always dear to our hearts, always on the forefront of our mind. I'm dedicating this day to honor all the men and women of service, not only in military, but police officers, nurses, whomever who have served and have lost their loved ones or who may be injured, or just think about all the things that they have done to sacrifice their life so that we can be free. Not just free to do what we want to do, but free to remember who they were and how much their life impacted our lives. I think that the moment that we remember the good things, tears may flow, laughter may come out of it, hugs may even be a part of it. Those are things that no one could ever take away. We always have memories. We will always have the opportunity to remember something good, even in the tragic situations, even in our pain, even in the most of our agony, hurts, and our discomfort. We can remember that. When we're going through this day, focus on your loved ones. Find ways to remember them in a positive way, in a way that you desire to remember them and how they impacted you. There's some of you that will talk about what they've done in their life, how awesome they felt the first time they graduated from the military, basic training or different things. Some of you would just talk about how they were a family man. Whichever and however you want to remember them in a good way. Keep their memories. Keep talking. There's nothing wrong with it. I've heard people say, that should be enough. Even people told me that should be enough. You don't have to say all of that. But you know what? No one can tell you how to grieve. No one can tell you how to remember your loved one. So cherish these moments. I say go for it. And if it's a cookout, hey, blast it out. Have a jamming party. But if there are times when you need to get away or be refreshed, Make those moments the time of reflection. Hang out at different places. Go to different places to just relax or listen to music. Because I know that times when I miss my dad and I remember all the sacrifices he done, and sometimes it's very hard. I would go to a hotel and I would sit there and I would listen to music. I would just enjoy the presence of the people walking around, and I would just sit there and just listen to whomever the solo guitarist or the acoustic guitarist is, or whoever that may be singing. And it just allowed me to be refreshed and allow me to enjoy those moments. And if there are times when you feel like you need that getaway, or you need to move out or get away from the crowd of everything and just remember those memories by yourself, come and hang out with me this Monday between 1 and 4 o'clock at the Hilton at Cocoa Beach. They're honoring men and women of service, as they have a group of guys there that's going to be playing. You have a bass drummer, you have guitarists, you have a variety of guys there, and they're going to honor the men and women of service this Monday, today, at 1 to 4 p.m. at the Cocoa Beach Hilton Hotel in their tiki bar. And I'm telling you, these guys are phenomenal. So come on out and listen to Sammy and the other guys, and as they minister to you, just take the time to just come and just relax your way, whichever way you want to do it. And so as we go through the day, and as we're getting ready in our busy schedules, as we're planning our memorial service, our memorial cookouts, our get-togethers from families coming who are near and who are far, remember the good times. That is something valuable that my mom told me when my father passed away in 2011. And my mom was so strong about it. Her attitude was so overwhelming to me because she was just strong. And I said, Mom, why aren't you breaking down? And, she said, baby, God allowed me to have 48 years with him. And I remember the good times. And it keeps me going. And I've seen my mom just keep going. Even now, she just celebrated a birthday. She's 89 years old, and she's still going on. And so her telling me about remembering the good times, it helped me. And so I'm encouraging you today. Remember the good times. No matter how you want to remember them, they're your good times. They're your memories. And I salute every man and woman of service, every person who have sacrificed their life to protect us, to watch over us, to show us unconditional service and unconditional love. And my prayer for you today is that God would give you the comfort that you need today as you face what you need to face, and as you come together and remember the good times. Thank you for tuning in to Overcoming Life. I am your host, Opal Bailey. God bless you.